rock's disappeared. Too much cloud. Okay, so this is Mr. Bond's Gadget Pen.
It's not like your one that can smash glass and take DNA samples. But, the NASA space, but I mean, for more than anything, I do it because it can go in the wallet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because no one ever carries a pen nowadays, do they? But
I do.
Well, you do and I do, because we're old school, Graham, aren't we? Old school.
I've still got my Raffles pen.
Raffles pen.
From Raffles in London. Look at that, Raffles London. Yeah. I didn't steal it. No, I was given it.
Yeah, well, that's very nice. But you know what it's like the bloody Gillette razors that, you know, you get one for X amount and then the refills cost you whatever bloody hell it is.
What's the refill for a Mont Blanc pen?
For a Mont Blanc pen? Oh, I don't know. God.
My mate, he said he paid £1,000 for a pen.
I think that's...
I thought, well, how much is the refill?
A little too much, isn't it? Just a little too much. Again, the Americans spent hundreds of thousands of dollars developing the space pen.
Did they?
And the Russians were just like, I don't know why, because we just use pencils in space. It makes more sense, doesn't it?
I don't know, I've never been in space.
Well,
so
neither have I.
But Parker pen and paper, mate, were the ones, weren't they?
Parkers are expensive still.
Are they?
They've always got the tag on in WH Smiths, just in case you're going to half-inch it. Eh? Half-inch it. Mr. Bond.
What's the boat's name?
I won't say the boat's name, that's what I'm saying.
Well, don't say it then.
No, I won't say it.
And then no one will know.
Exactly, Graham. There you go.
So this is the latest boat that you're
delivering.
And you've been held up with your deliveries, haven't you?
Oh, yes, Graham.
What's the problem now?
Oh, bad weather usually, and now the crew have gone. So the weather's not bad, but the crew have left.
He didn't want to pay you to sit in the marina.
Not the full wage.
Waiting for the weather.
No, I got a gratuity rate. You know what I mean? You know, enough to get me some beer.
Very
which
good.
is the main thing.
So you're
gonna, gin, old boy.
Gin.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I felt remarkably all right this morning after those G&Ts. It does. You just got to...
There's a catch somewhere.
There is. There's always a catch, Graham, isn't there?
Always
a catch. What's you need? And then you got to use this part. What's your leg going for? Yeah, fucking that. Yeah. There you go. Look, a bit of tissue falling out of it where.
Stop it from rattling.
Right, yeah. You should hear the rattle when it's underway, mate. It's oh my God.
Do you normally run along with the engine on? Well, or do you get the sails out? And
we try to put the sails up, obviously. But,
blow along for free.
This entire summer has been windless, or too much wind. Too much or too little, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't know why people sail in the Med, mate. It's fucking useless as a sailing ground. You know what I mean? It's just useless.
Is it?
Oh, the Ionian and all that. It's just rubbish.
Just no wind.
Rubbish. Italy, 0 wind. Greece, 0. It's either 0 wind or 50 knots on the nose. You know, it's like, honestly, I've done very little sailing this summer. It's really frustrating. And then the mainsail, we had a few problems with the mainsail as well. So,
yeah.
It's been the joys of yachting, Graham. The joys of yachting.
Is it nice inside?
Yeah, it's quite nice. Have a look, mate.
Should we have a look?
Yeah, go and have a look.
Should we go in?
Nothing
Show
to
us
write
around.
home about.
You've been on some really fancy super yachts, haven't you?
I really have. And obviously my yacht is beautiful.
Your own personal
My
one,
own
yeah.
personal yacht. But you see, the good thing about these ones is all of this is solid wood. You know, solid wood, solid wood, solid wood, solid wood. Everything.
As opposed to what? Plastic?
Veneer. You know,
I see.
So mine's veneer.
So what's that? The toilet?
Graham, the toilet's the heads, which is the toilet, isn't it?
Yes.
And a little shower in there.
Yes. It's a nautical term, isn't it?
Nautical term for the toilet. My little bedroom, look. The pirate pillow.
Is there another one? Is there another bedroom there?
Yeah. That's that one in there.
Loads of cosy little holes, eh?
Yes, lovely little cosy.
What's all this? There's the obligatory knot picture.
Thing, yeah.
And
we've got a
systems and
another
radios.
toilet.
Map table and things.
Another heads.
Another one. We've got a television as well.
Oh yeah. Another head.
Another head.
Another the master cabin.
Oh, that's cool, isn't it?
Which I should be sleeping in there really, but I've got so used to my little.
Well, who was sleeping in there? The girl.
Captain. Well, yes. Yes.
I thought you were the captain.
I think there's a bit of you know, we changed over. You see, we did dual.
Oh, you take turns.
He took it from Turkey. That's the old wheel that was rattling, going to hang off. We had to buy a new helm.
Yeah.
But that's for the slaves in there.
Oh dear.
The slaves.
Slaves.
Slaves. You know, it's not really. You know, it's dated, but if this fades, or you could just sand it down and revarnish it. My one, if you.
I suppose you're right. Yeah.
If you bugger mine, it's
you can't
veneered. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
The table on mine cost $2,500 to replace.
That?
No, on my one.
But your version of that?
My version of that, when it's not real wood. Like this is just real wood. If you just sand it down, revarnish it. It's all quite nice stuff.
It's all quite cosy, really. I suppose that.
You know, and look at all the
does that drop down into a bed?
It does. Look at this. Bavaria in the back. Oh. They've got their own hardware. So that's when Bavaria yachts were made quite well, about 20 years ago. Now they're all made in America, supposedly.
Are they?
You can see them down there. There's a nice one down on the left there when you walk down the pontoon. Bavaria. Yeah. And it's like brand new, but it's just the cheap.
I've been sticking to the German beer recently because
I think that's quite nice.
The purity levels, you know.
Well, this is what makes Alhambra a good beer: is the water. It's because it's Granada, Sierra Nevada. The water. They reckon the tap water's as good as mineral water around there because it all comes down from the Sierra Nevada mountains. You see, I have less of a hangover drinking this stuff, even though you should have more because it's 6.4%.
Anyway, you've got a boat, haven't you? You've got your own boat, which is...
I do, Graham.
Big fancy one. It's like this, but fancier and newer.
Newer, a little bit smaller, a little bit newer. And yeah, unfortunately, I bought that boat before I found out I had become a father. So it's like, I think it was a week later, a week to the day after I thought I've taken on this boat. By the way, I didn't buy the boat outright. I still owe lots of money on the boat, Graham. You know, I'm not rich by any means.
No.
I'm the poorest rich guy in the world. Oh, the poorest yacht owner in the world. Yeah.
One of them.
Well, I've got less than £100 in the bank. And 200,000.
So presumably people can come out and stay on your boat, can they?
Yeah, well,
go sailing and things.
I've offered you and the wife a few times, haven't I?
You have.
Come out.
You have.
Yeah. So if any of your followers want to come and spend the week in the Canary Islands on my luxury boat, then drop the Baron a message in his comment section, and I will get back to you with a price. You're more than welcome. It's beautiful.
Do you have a website or something I can put on my page or not?
I have a friend's website who's acting as an agent for me on it. I could do that, but I could also just send you some pictures you could put up on, or I've got that. You know, I showed you that PDF thing. Actually.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do it on the down low a little bit. You know what I mean? A bit like you know, before becoming completely commercial, because obviously all of that, as you well know from working on the dolphin boat, you've got to jump through hoops every year, haven't you? On
yes,
new life raft, new this, new that, lift it out.
You want to keep it a bit mellow and just
take friends.
Enjoy
out.
being private.
Just take friends out sailing, and they can help me out financially, should they want. You know what I mean? At the end of it, so yeah, she's there.
Have you got solar panels like this boat?
Oh yes.
This boat's got solar panels.
They're crap. Look, they're like mounted. It's quite clever because you can change the angle of it. But my one's a bit like this. Let's see that one up there, over on that one there. Mine's a little bit like that, and I've got more than. See here, more than. I've got 400 watts of solar power, which is pretty good. It's not bad. I could do with one of those little turbines to, you know, to keep the power going at night. But
they're noisy, or they keep you awake.
They do, yeah. They've seen the new ones. They're like, like that rather than like that. They're meant to be mild, and they're contained in a canister, you know, like in a canister or something. I want one, definitely want one for the front of the mast, and then you've got power at night, because obviously, you know, my batteries go down, 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 and then in the morning they go up, up, up. But it runs the fridge, which is good. I've got to run the engine for hot water, because I don't very rarely pay my fucking bills on time. You know, baby in a boat. Don't have a baby and a boat. Either have a baby or a boat.
I see. Or
try and get the wife to move on the boat with the baby and say, but yeah, everything works out. Everyone says, why don't you? Everyone says, why don't you move with the family on the boat? I think, do you not think I've thought of that fucking plan a million times? You know. But the wife's like, oh, but my job pays, and I've got a pension, I've got a state pension, I've got this, and I can drive to my mother's in an hour, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, rather than let's go and be adventurous, live in the sun on a boat for a fraction of the price, Graham. A fraction of the price, as you know, for living in London. London.
If she lived here, you could jump on a plane and be back in London in 2 hours.
Well, she could also get a job in Jib as a teacher. She's a qualified teacher.
You know what I mean?
She's got a master's in education.
There you go.
A master's in education. So you can't want more of that. And she teaches English as a foreign language. And, you know, she's... Right, but she just...
What you need is a granny cabin then, isn't it?
Huh?
You need a granny cabin on your boat.
Well, I've got a granny cabin, haven't I?
And
I've got 3 cabins on my
boat. Have the mother-in-law over as well.
Again, I'll have more bathrooms and more bedrooms on my boat than I do in my flat in that there London.
Oh no!
I know. And honestly, if you saw the bills on that flat, tears would appear in your eyes, mate. It's unsustainable. Unsustainable.
Today was supposed to be a day of rest, wasn't it, Fiona? But you can't hold yourself back.
I've checked the weather, Graham, and the bookings in the house, and I've got to get on.
Where's it sticky? How much of it have you done?
Everything is sticky.
Oh no.
And I've made a right dog's breakfast of it, as you can see, because some of the fur was over the tape, so when I pulled the tape off, it pulled all the fucking mat away, so I had to go around with a pair of scissors pushing it back in.
Oh dear.
I'll fix it. I'm not bothered.
Sure
the main thing is on, because this here, each of these is 3 planks. It's like mahogany, or well, I don't think it's mahogany actually, because this entire corner here, during the COVID, that was all gone right through to the other side. That's actually cement, Ben. I filled it bit by bit with
body
cement.
filler.
Body sinker.
It was actually a worse one than body filler. It's a really fucking hard one. And I had to rebuild this entire, well, not the pillar, but I had to rebuild the whole thing.
What's this little thing on?
Circular white. Oh, that was a mount for the, you know, the thing on the back. They used to have like a fancy post on the roof for the
steaming light or something.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That was that.
It's hollow and all the cables go up it.
Watch you don't fall in the water, Fiona.
I won't fall in the water, Graham. Never fallen in the water yet.
I have.
Not quite.
Have you, Mr. Bond? Be honest.
I swear to God, I put my foot in the water getting off my boat the other day. I went like that and I went, oh, my fucking whole foot went in like a dick. And this German guy was watching going, I went, terrible, isn't it? He went,
do you remember when Tim fell in the water?
oh, I do actually. Yeah, I do.
In the evening in front of all the yellows.
Yeah, I do remember.
Oh my God. I don't know how he did it. He went to get on golfing and he must have been bits.
It's unusual for Tim to drink.
He's teetotal, how you know. So am I.
He did the 12 steps for many years.
Ben said he's got a glass up there and he...
Oh yeah.
Glass of red wine.
Yeah.
I shouldn't really be saying all that. Trade secrets.